everyone, Veronica here, and I'm back in the Daily Kitchen today to share with you more Daily Dozen tips and tricks. Today I'm going to share with you 4 simple and delicious turmeric drink recipes. So turmeric powder, you'll see right here, is a Daily Dozen ingredient recommended by Dr. Greger as part of his Daily Dozen recommendations. And a lot of people have a hard time figuring out how to get this very unique and very interesting flavored item into their diet each day. So I've formulated 4 simple drink recipes that make getting turmeric into your diet quick, easy, and even craveable. So first, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel for more Daily Dozen tips and tricks. Visit my website, dailyfoods.com, for more recipes and meal prep ideas. And like this video so that you can share it with the rest of the world. Okay, let's get started. Okay, first let's go over the ingredients that I pair with the turmeric that you see on your screen right here. All of these ingredients I purchased on Amazon, and I'll share links in the description below for where you can purchase these as well. But these ingredients really help make the turmeric powder palatable, and they go really well in hot and cold beverages. So first, I like this organic turmeric powder by Anthony's brand. If you haven't checked out Anthony's brand, they have so many really great organic ingredients that you can purchase in bulk for really cheap on Amazon. So I also like to mix the turmeric powder with organic cinnamon powder. This is also Anthony's brand. Organic ginger root powder, Anthony's brand. Okay, I also like to use this Z Natural Foods organic cacao powder. I buy this in bulk on Amazon, and this is really delicious if you like the chocolate flavor. Chocolate and turmeric actually go really well together, and the chocolate powder helps mask a lot of the flavor of the turmeric. So if you are a coffee drinker, Anthony's brand has a really delicious organic instant coffee. My husband was really against instant coffee for his morning beverage, but when I gave him this is all he drinks now. So I definitely recommend instant coffee by Anthony's if you haven't tried that already. If you don't like caffeine, but you want the flavor of coffee, instant chicory root powder is also another great substitute. It's caffeine free and it has that nice earthy, robust flavor that coffee has, but it has no caffeine in it. Okay, for cold beverages, if you pair lemon juice with the turmeric, and water, as well as maybe a little sweetener like organic stevia, that also helps kind of mask the flavor of the turmeric powder and makes a really great hot or cold beverage. Okay, so let me share with you the 4 recipes that I use these ingredients in to get turmeric into my diet through drinks. All right, one of the staples that I use in my kitchen is this spice blend that I call warming spices. Sometimes this is also referred to as golden milk spice blend. But basically, this is a combination of 3 spices that I combine together and then add to my beverages. So the first ingredient is turmeric powder. Now, if you're not familiar with turmeric powder, this is a root. It looks like ginger, but it is a little smaller and it has this super orangey yellow color. If you can see that right there. This, just so you know, it will stain all of your clothes and all of your towels. So just be really careful with that. But to make this warming spices blend, I just mix 2 parts of turmeric powder to 1 part cinnamon and 1 part ginger. Then I just put a lid on and mix it up, and I keep this in my pantry and I scoop out 1 teaspoon at a time to put into my beverages. So let's go ahead and make this right now because I did run out and I needed to make more. So first, let's start with the one that doesn't stain anything, which is ginger powder. Okay, so I'm just going to use a 1/4 cup measure because that's going to be a good size for this little jar. But like I said, 1 part to 2 parts. So 1 part ginger powder, 1 part cinnamon powder, It doesn't have to be perfect. This is just the flavors that I prefer. Okay, 1 part cinnamon powder. And then lastly, we're going to use this really pungent turmeric powder. We're going to do 2 1/4 cups. So 1/2 cup of turmeric powder. And so Dr. Greger recommends 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder every day as part of his daily dozen. So if you were to serve in your beverage 1 teaspoon of this blend, you're really going to get 1/2 of a teaspoon of turmeric. So to meet his daily dozen recommendations, you're going to want to have 2 beverages a day, ideally. Or you could also put more turmeric in your warming spices blend. It'll have more of a pungent flavor. So if you're really sensitive to the flavor of turmeric, maybe that's not for you. But if your goal is really to meet that 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder every day, then you might want to just add a little bit more to this blend. Okay, then I'm just going to put on my lid. These are ball leak-proof lids. These are really great. I use these for beverages, but also for dry mixes like this. And then shake it up. And there we go. This is going to be for 3 of the different drink recipes. We're going to use this warming spices blend. Okay, so for the first drink recipe that we're going to make, this is something I like to drink every morning. It's a hot cocoa that has turmeric in it. So the way that I make this is I put 1 tablespoon of this organic cacao powder by Z Natural Foods. Like I said, I buy this on Amazon. I like this one because it actually has a good amount of protein in it. So 1 tablespoon has 2 grams of protein. It also has 6% of your daily recommendation of iron. It has potassium as well. So this is just a really good quality organic cacao powder. So the way I do this is I put 1 tablespoon approximately of the organic cacao powder into my cup. Then I take my warming spices blend that I made and I do 1 teaspoon of that into my cup. And you can drink this without any sweetener, but I do like to add a little bit of stevia. This helps mask that turmeric flavor, and it just makes it nice and sweet without adding any sugar. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4 drops of stevia liquid, but you can also use the stevia powder as well. Then I take some hot water. I fill it up, depending on how creamy you like it, about halfway. Stir it. Then I add a little bit of like organic non-dairy milk. This is a organic soy milk from Trader Joe's. I like this one because it has 9 grams of protein and doesn't add any sugar. And it makes it nice and creamy. Whoops. Okay, and there you go. This is a hot chocolate that has the turmeric in it. Okay, the second recipe is for those coffee lovers or the people who love the flavor of coffee. We're going to do our warming spices blend. We'll do 1 teaspoon of that in a mug. And then we're going to do 1 teaspoon of either the Anthony's Organic Instant Coffee or the Anthony's Instant Chicory Root. Or you could do a combination if you want. So we'll just do 1 teaspoon of that in our cup. And if you like your beverage sweetened, you can do 4 drops of stevia or a serving of the dry stevia. Put a little hot water. Stir that around. Put a little bit of the soy milk. And then you have a turmeric coffee or chicory root. It's good. You can also do the hot cacao beverage with a little bit of the instant chicory root or coffee as well if you want like coffee, chocolate, and turmeric in your morning cup. Cheers. Okay, and then the third recipe is super simple. It's just gonna be the warming spices, 1 teaspoon of that, or you could double up here if you wanted to get the full daily dozen serving. Optional, you can put a little bit of stevia to sweeten this. I do 4 drops of that. A little bit of hot water. And a little bit of milk. I like to stir it when it's hot before I add the cold milk. All right, and this is just like a golden milk tea. You could add black tea to this or any other type of tea, but this is basically a golden milk tea or a latte. It's just like creamy. It's got that cinnamon, ginger, and the turmeric. It's just really delicious. Okay, so for the 4th drink recipe, this is a drink you can actually enjoy hot or cold, but I'm just going to share it with you cold so you can get an idea. You can make this ahead in a batch and then drink this throughout the day and sip on it kind of like a lemonade. So basically what you're going to do, if you want to get your full daily dozen serving of turmeric powder, which is 1 teaspoon, you're just going to combine in like a mason jar or any type of jar or beverage container that you prefer. We're going to do 1 teaspoon of the turmeric. And then we're going to do at least 1 teaspoon of the lemon juice powder. I would say maybe 1 or 2 teaspoons depending on how potent you want this beverage. We'll just do 1 teaspoon here. Okay. And then you don't have to sweeten this, but if you are really sensitive to the flavor of the turmeric, just adding a little bit of stevia extract or maple syrup or some sort of sweetener is just gonna kind of help make this a little bit more palatable. So let's do about 4 to 6 drops of the stevia, or you can use this micro ingredients organic stevia powder, which they sell on Amazon, which is also a really great option. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put a lid on this, give it a nice shake. Look, it makes this like beautiful golden colored drink. Just be careful you don't stain your clothes with this. And then put this into the refrigerator, let it chill, put it over ice, and sip on this throughout the day. The lemon helps cut the flavor of the turmeric and kind of just makes it just like more like a lemonade. So you can call it a turmeric lemonade. Now you can also drink this hot as well with hot water if you prefer. You can make this ahead of time and keep it in the refrigerator. Just take little sips of it throughout the day. But this is just a really great and easy way to get that turmeric as part of your daily dozen. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for more daily dozen tips and tricks. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!